Elon wilding out against the proposed billionaire tax. Yeah, in one day, Elon Musk made $37 billion and slammed Democrats' plan to tax billionaires. Here's what he meant when he said the government will come for you. So I love this. So I love this story. I want to start off with this story. It ties back to the fucking, billionaire investors and their like criticisms of the billionaire tax. And the reason why I want to start off with this story is because, well, one, Elon Musk basically runs, okay, for all intents and purposes, a Ponzi scheme that is completely backed by government subsidies, okay? Like, ultimately, there's a product there. It's a car. It's a brand. It's a lifestyle, whatever the fuck you want to say. But Elon Musk and the company Tesla would literally not exist if there were no government subsidies, okay? If there were no EV credits, if there was no way that the government was subsidizing his business. There were many times when the business would almost completely went bankrupt, okay? So for him to turn around and to shit on like the government makes it fucking hilarious. Oh, Ryan Grimm covered it. Here on Rising, Ryan Grimm breaks down the buy, borrow, die investment strategy of billionaires like Elon Musk used to avoid paying taxes. Oh, that's the other thing that I'm going to get into. Okay. So, like, without taxes, the government coffers would not fill up, so that the government coffers could not be appropriated to fill Elon Musk's or to at least pay for Elon Musk's company. So Elon Musk railed against Democrats' billionaires tax proposal, but it would still leave him as the world's richest person. Musk warned the government could come for you when it runs out of cash, but the U.S. has spent more than it taxes for decades. The new tax would still allow Musk to keep $28 billion from his $37 billion surge in wealth this Monday as Tesla's market cap exploded. Now, why did Tesla's market cap explode? Because another company that almost went bankrupt last year, okay, took advantage of a situation where there was no used cars available that was like relatively affordable and an asset bubble, and literally sold off a lot of their fucking cars and turned it around because there's no fucking it's very difficult to purchase new vehicles right now. The price for new cars has skyrocketed. So Hertz was able to turn that shit around, okay? Going from bankrupt to having a lot of cash but no cars. So they decided to, because of the chip shortage, they decided to turn around and purchase 100,000 or put an order for 100,000 Teslas, okay? After selling their entirety of their used car, stock. So that fucking made Tesla's market cap explode, okay? Elon Musk, though, while also generating $35 billion, like adding $35 billion into his wealth as a consequence of his stocks in Tesla, okay? Yeah, I know, they bought 100,000. I said that. Hertz says they're going to buy 100,000 electric vehicles from Tesla. They literally filed for bankruptcy last year because of COVID, and then turned around and reported and turned around and sold all their cars when no one could purchase cars. And because now they don't have any fucking cars, they were like, we're going to buy a Tesla fleet of 100,000 Teslas. Doesn't even fucking matter if they buy it. It's over. You know what I mean? And by the way, I just got to point out that just normal market, normal economy is just, all of it is normal and good. And there's no better representation of how normal and good and great this is than a company on the verge of bankruptcy, a company that filed bankruptcy, literally selling all of their fucking vehicles and then putting on a note that they're going to purchase like 100,000 EVs, absolutely exploding the market cap of another company. Of course, Elon Musk's entire empire is fueled by nearly $5 billion in government subsidies. The government has bailed him out in many different occasions when he literally didn't even have a fucking car that was readily available, when he was telling people that he was going to build cars for them and never actually did. But that's not even the weirdest part. The weirdest part is that Elon Musk, okay, none of the things that I explained to you are the weirdest part of this conversation. The weirdest part of this conversation is that Elon Musk grew $35 billion richer.
Yep, 3.
$35 billion richer in one fucking day. Who contributed the most to humanity, you or Elon Musk? And of course, there are
14 months
the pathetic Elon Musk simps in here who act like Elon Musk is doing all this out of the kindness of his heart, dude. Yeah, it's so sick. Sick. Suck his dick harder, dude. You're doing a great job. Liberals indulged in this early because of climate pay pig mentality. Yeah, I mean, certainly. He deserves it, though. Hard work pays off. Yeah, he's a fucking really hard-working con man. Like, he is the best. Elon simps have their life savings in Tesla, hence cult. Simps, yeah, this entirely proves otherwise. I've been watching him closely for a few years now. It's about 415,000 per second over a period of 24 hours. Very normal and good thing. Los Angeles entrepreneur Elon Musk built his multi-billion-dollar fortune running companies that make electric cars, sell solar panels, and launch rockets into space. Okay? He definitely goes where there is government money, said Dan Dolev, an analyst at Jefferies Equity Research. It's a great strategy, but the government will cut you off one day. You know. But it's also fucking additionally hilarious that Elon Musk, a person who is like one of the single biggest beneficiaries of government subsidies, is turning around and talking about the government misappropriating funds and like misallocating resources and then running out of money. It's like, motherfucker, if the government doesn't tax people, you're not going to have a business. You know that, right? And also, the irony, of course, is that like the Tesla stock, much like many of the other companies that operate within the stock market, have fundamentals, right, attached to it. Because it is a fucking company that has output, that has revenue, that has growth, revenue growth and whatnot. But the reason why their market cap is the way it is not because of their fucking output. If you think that that is the reality, you are a silly bitch. I don't know what else to fucking tell you. It is straight up a consequence of the speculation surrounding where Tesla will go. Because it's like not just a car company, but it's actually a tech company. And it's also a lifestyle brand. A lifestyle brand led by a man who is constantly in the fucking media and performs in a way that I guess appeals to a lot of fucking normies. It's both. It pumped up because the order legitimizes their output. Yeah, dude. The order definitely legitimizes their output. When you buy 100,000, when you put an order for 100,000 vehicles, your company should be worth $1 trillion. That's like normal. That's a normal fucking, there's no like 100x factor there. That's cool. That's why Volkswagen is worth $7 trillion. I don't know if you knew that or not. You know, other car manufacturers that sell a fuckload more cars, for example, you know, that's the reason why they're, you know, worth more than Tesla. Tesla market cap is about 10% overall to other major car manufacturers combined. Honestly, isn't crazy and is more about the internal combustion engine versus EV. Yeah. Well, famously, other car manufacturers don't make, you know, EV. Yeah, it's purely based off of speculation. Okay, that's what it is. Didn't know every Tesla costs 10 million. Well, it's not that. It's not. That's not like that's the standard, outdated way of looking at how a company operates. Love that Elon Musk is there saying this and critiquing the Democrats, the wealthiest in a country where the wealthiest pay less in taxes. The U.S. has used a progressive tax system since 1862. Tax brackets and top rates have changed over time as Americans earn more, but the top rates have grown ineffective from an explosion of loopholes. Also funny that Markets at Business Insider is talking about the fucking loopholes. Okay? Like, Elon Musk does not have a single business that operates outside of government subsidies. Okay? SpaceX being yet another one. What do you guys think SpaceX, what do you think the platform that SpaceX is on is? It's JPL. It's a collaborative project with JPL. It's a public-private partnership. That's all this is. Same with fucking Tesla. Would not exist without EV credits, would not exist without fucking government subsidies. The only thing he's done without government subsidies, I guess, and even then you have the PPP, but would probably be like the fucking Boring Company, where he's made like a fucking leaf flamethrower and hats and shit. Oh, wait, the Boring Company is supposed to be making infrastructure. There you go. Wow, how strange that like every single thing that Elon Musk does literally is just privatizing government contracts, like a private company that exclusively relies on government contracts. That's so strange, dude. What a fucking strange thing. Infrastructure that's locked to Teslas, by the way. Yeah, exactly. Infrastructure that's dog shit in general, too. For a guy who fucking sure loves milking taxpayers, he seems to be very upset about the prospect. About the very prospect of having to pay a little bit more. Thanks to SpaceX, weird use of our tax dollars? Wait, no, that's not weird use of our tax dollars. I mean, I don't have a problem with like NASA existing. I'm not like, you know, I'm not anti-NASA. I love, I think space travel is profoundly important. Would you rather the money go to a rocket that costs 2x more and costing the government more? Wait, what? I'm sorry. What the fuck are you saying? Scientific achievements are incredibly costly endeavors. And what you are stating is that, like, what, are you anti-rocket propulsion or what the fuck's going on there? Because, like, it's going to happen regardless. Either the government is going to have NASA, okay, build it, or they're going to outsource it to a private company and then pay that private company regardless.